welcome to the 31st Annual Rotary Club of Paulding County Dallas Invitational Christmas Parade. I'm Ashley Henson with the Paulding County Sheriff's Office.
And I'm Missy Cusack, Vice President of Student Affairs at Chattahoochee Technical College and also a member of the Paulding County Rotary Club. We're excited to have the third member of our team, John Grant, down on the parade route. John?
Hey everybody, it is time for a parade. This is my favorite time of the year, best time of the year. It's exciting to be here, like Ashley's already said, 31st annual Christmas parade, looking for a great time. Hey, guess what? The rain is missing us, guys, going south of town. It is a great day for a parade. The best part of it, bring your families out, make some memories, but the very best part is the big guy himself that will be here at the very end. So I hope, Ashley, Missy, I hope you guys have been good this year because the big guy's in town and he can see everything that has been going on. He knows if you've been naughty or nice. So the test is today. So welcome to the Dallas Christmas Parade.
Thanks, John. So, Missy, we're coming live to everybody from the balcony of the 10 Bucket Mercantile here in downtown Dallas. There's so many exciting and great businesses here in downtown Dallas, and we're just honored and thankful, really, to be here coming to you live from the 10 Bucket. Like John said, the weather's holding off, and we've got our fingers crossed that the rain's going to go south of us. That's what the weatherman says. So we're excited about that, and just glad to be here. The crowds, I think, are starting to fill in. And I think people are seeing that the weather's going to hold off. We're confident.
Yeah, we definitely have our fingers crossed that we're going to get this parade in before any more rain comes. We're so excited, as Ashley said, to be bringing you the 31st annual parade. The Paulding County Rotary Club has been hosting this parade for many, many years. And our Paulding County Rotary does so much in our community. Some of the great things that I think we're involved in, Ashley, that I'm always so proud of are the projects that we do every year. We provide apples for all of the teachers in our elementary schools once a year. We do a nursing home cookout. We're involved with Kaya, the Come As You Are ministry that does lunches in the summer. And one of my favorite new projects that we've gotten involved with is working with the USO after the holidays.
Oh, wow.
We go to the airport. We take bag lunches to all the brave men and women who serve our country. They're coming back through the airport, going back to their stations here in Georgia, and we provide them lunch. And so those are some of the great projects that we do, not to mention all the great things that we do with donations from events like the Christmas parade. So all the proceeds from today's Christmas parade will go to different projects within our own county. And some of those we'll talk about later, really great and make a big difference in our community.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. It's all about giving back to the Paulding County community, and that's what this organization, the Rotary Club, and that's what this parade's all about: spread the Christmas spirit, and to give back to Paulding. Like you said, there's so many organizations that benefit from this particular parade. But let's talk about what is our theme this year. John, what do you think? Tell us what the theme is. Let's talk about providing hope for Paulding, which is the theme of this year's parade.
Can you hear me? There we are.
We got you.
Hey, you gotta love live, right? Okay, you gotta love it. Hey, providing hope for Paulding. We always follow, as the Christmas parade, we follow the theme for Rotary International. Rotary International's theme this year is creating hope for the world. We scale that down. We look at it from, that micro level, if you will, providing hope for Paulding County. It's been a rough year, 2023. I'm sure that if we wish just to go through and talk to folks, everybody's had their own challenges, opportunities to try to do things. And what we're here to do today is just to provide that little bit of hope, to let know, hey, 2024 is going to be a great year. It's going to be good. It's going to be just an amazing year, and we want to begin that today in the parade to provide that hope that everybody stands in need of, that hope that everybody's looking for. As you look into the children's eyes this year, just be able to look and give them a smile and let them know, hey, Santa Claus may be watching, but you know what? This goes beyond even Santa Claus. It's just a great opportunity for us to be there for one another and to give that community feel, to be able to let everybody know that we're in this together. And, hey, it's going to be a great day for a parade. Going to be a great year. Has been a great year. Had our challenges, our opportunities, but, hey, we're not going to spend our time looking in the rearview mirror because we're going to take that Rotary International theme and we are going to provide hope for Paulding County going forward.
Absolutely. So, and I think that's a great, what a great theme going into the new year. But, John, as I noticed as we were looking down at your shot, behind you is the new mural that's painted on the building beside you. And I think that's really cool because so many people now are taking an opportunity to make that a photo op. It's just such a great, the things they're doing in downtown Dallas. And I think we really have a lot of thank yous also to everyone who has come together to make this production possible. And maybe we can touch on a couple of those folks right now. Obviously, the city of Dallas. We are in downtown Dallas. They have just really opened their doors and rolled out the red carpet for us. The City of Dallas Police Department, they are providing all the security for today. The Rotary Club, the city, and there's so many people to thank.
Well, and even Tim Bucket Mercantile for letting
Absolutely.
Ashley and I be here. And out here, we've got the greatest view of the parade, and we're so excited to be in the downtown area. If you've not been to downtown Dallas, we would encourage you to come. Stop by some of the super cute shops that are down here. We've got a really great view of all the exciting things that are happening in downtown Dallas. So you can definitely take that selfie in front of that mural that Ashley was mentioning. But we also have a lot of artwork downtown in addition to the mural that some of our local high school students have done. So if you have the opportunity to look in some of the shops, many of our high school art students have provided their talents to decorate the downtown, and it looks really great and really festive. And that's what makes Paulding such a neat place, is that the whole community is coming together, and that's what will make today a great parade, that we've got folks from all over our county here to participate and just really kick off our Christmas season.
Absolutely. John, I don't know if you've got the ability with your cameraman, but could you show possibly our viewers some of the artwork maybe over at the Boho and Bark or the home decor store next door?
Yes,
Just
we'll definitely try. But before we look at those, you mentioned the mural that's here year-round. If you can see directly over my shoulder, the Dallas mural, it's got in each letter, it actually highlights. You've got the Silver Comet Trail that is, a focus point. You've got their historic courthouse, which is going to soon be City Hall. All of the are highlighted. Great selfie spot, and a lot of people take advantage of that. But the storefronts as you walk up and down Main Street, each one of the high schools, they came out and they painted and they decorated each one of them. If you look at 220 Main Street, and the reason I point that one out is that's where my wife is at Farmers Insurance. Hiram High School did their mural. Boho and Bark, I believe it was East, I think, did theirs. Art and Things, South Paulding High School. Each high school, they focused their talent and they showed. So, come down, take a picture of those things. We've got an amazing amount of talent right here in Paulding County. And that's what today is about, is to just focus on each one of those groups and just get that Christmas feel. It really is, when you walk through downtown Dallas, it's a Hallmark moment, guys. I mean, you walk through town and it really is like you're in a Hallmark movie. Only thing we're missing is some snow right now. If we had snow, we would have a Hallmark movie set. But come out and be with us. It's a great day, and we're looking for more things to happen. So I'm gonna throw it back up to you guys. I'm gonna find somebody to talk to down here.
Yeah, there you go. Well, let us know when you find somebody, John. But yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Such a great opportunity, and we really want people to know that the weather, we're not just saying this, the weather is okay. I really think we're going to stay dry, Missy. So we want to encourage everybody to come down. You've still got time to get here.
And it feels a little like Christmas today. So it's gotten a little cooler since the rain has moved out. Thank goodness we're hoping it's going to stay away the entire time. It feels a little cooler. It actually feels like Christmas. I know a couple of years we've been here at the parade and it's felt more like summer. So it's nice to have a little chill in the air to kind of get you in that Christmas spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things John mentioned, and directly behind us in the shot, is the historic Paulding County Courthouse, the old courthouse. The city of Dallas now has that, and that's going to be City Hall and a lot of the city offices. So I think that's exciting. It's a way to revitalize the downtown area. I know while we're talking about that, the Downtown Development Authority is really working hard. And they are acquiring land, and they're trying to do some really neat things downtown to bring not only businesses but residents as well to this area, because they want this to be a place where people come and live and thrive and play and do all the things.
Well, and it's exciting when you walk around downtown to see new signs going up in storefronts saying that a new store is coming or a new venue is going to be here in downtown. Lots of really great things happening in our county and in Dallas. One of the great things that I'm super excited about, obviously, is the Aviation Training Academy that Chattahoochee Technical College is building at Northwest Paulding Airport. We'll actually start offering classes there this spring. We're very excited about that. It's going to be a great opportunity for all of Northwest Georgia, but specifically for Paulding County. If you've not been out to the Northwest Paulding Airport to see just the building alone is magnificent, I would encourage you to do that. It's going to be just a hallmark spot for our county.
I was out there yesterday on Thursday for a meeting, and you're right. It's a fantastic looking building. It's got a great view, and I know it's going to make a huge impact. So I think, John, have you found somebody to talk to down there?
I have found
All right,
somebody.
let's send it to John.
I have no idea who these people are. We just stopped them on the street. You know, I'm not bashful here. Tell her, what's your name?
Victoria.
Tyler.
And who is this handsome gentleman?
Say Baylor.
Baylor, and this beautiful young lady. What's your name?
It's Bud.
Oh my gosh, you gotta look. Hey, will you help me wish everybody a Merry Christmas? Will you say it very loud so everybody can hear us? Can y'all all do that with us? Okay, on 3, okay? You ready? We're gonna wish everybody a Merry Christmas. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas! Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much. Hey, we're going to throw it back up to y'all, but we got great people on Main Street in Dallas for a great parade, and we're going to find some more people to talk to and show you how great Paulding County is.
Absolutely.
Ashley, Missy?
So, Missy, I don't know if you've noticed, but there seems to be a bit of an unofficial theme today, and I think there's a game today, maybe?
There must be
I
some
don't know.
game today.
So, I guess in all honesty, to be transparent, Missy and I are not Georgia or Alabama fans. She's
Neither.
a Clemson fan. I'm a Tennessee fan. But there seems to be a lot of Georgia red around today. So I'm pretty sure that Georgia and Alabama are playing in the SEC championship today at 4.
But we're going to get you home in time for that game before the parade is over, and you can cheer whether you're a dog or a Crimson Tide fan. You can enjoy that game after the parade today.
That's right. So I think John's found somebody else. John, you didn't find any Georgia fans down there, did you?
Hey, hold on. I got to show you something before they do this. Cameraman Phillip, you got to pan down here for me, okay? You got to pan down.
Uh-oh.
Go Dogs!
Good Lord.
We've got a Clemson fan and we've got a Tennessee fan up on the balcony. But guess what? Down here where it's happening, baby, we got a Georgia fan. So, hey, we got 2 great people here with us. What's your name, young man?
Donovan.
Donovan. And your name?
Melody.
Melody. They got something they want to say to everybody in Paulding County. On 3, we're going to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. I hope Santa's good to you guys. Oh, enjoy your coffee, okay? All right, Merry Christmas.
John, I'm loving that sweatshirt that your guest there had on, that Hope for Christmas sweatshirt.
Ain't that something? I mean, everybody's engaged in this. Everybody is definitely, they're just feeling the love and sharing the love in Paulding County.
Well, and Hope for Christmas is one of the big reasons that we're here today. A lot of the proceeds from today will go towards that and a lot of different programs in our county. And I know that this year Paulding's Hope for Christmas is at Westridge Church, and we're actually members at Westridge, and I know that they are still looking for families who might be interested in sponsoring children. So if you have that opportunity as a family, I know you can probably go to their website and check that out and get involved. And I know the Paulding Sheriff's office also has a big event coming up it's next week, right? The Cops for Kids? Or?
Yeah, it's a week from today, actually. So, yeah, we've got the Paulding Cops for Kids Christmas shopping event. We usually take between 200 and 250 children shopping and give them that experience with a law enforcement officer. We're kind of trying to bridge the gap and give them an experience with a law enforcement officer that's positive in a non-confrontational situation. Each child will get about $250. They'll get paired with a deputy, and they'll get to go pretty much get whatever they want at the Walmart. So it's just a great organization. We've been doing it since 1998, where we started with 20 children, and now we're going to take between 200 and 250 children. In our event, we raise money, and that's how we're able to, to take these children shopping. We're not using taxpayer dollars. We're using dollars that are donated from businesses, individuals in the community. We have several events throughout the year, a golf tournament, and several other events, which is how we raise the money for the event. So I think John may have a couple members from our CERT team. John, do you have somebody down there?
I do. We've got Matt and Shauna from our CERT team. You know, there's a lot of moving parts that goes into putting the parade together. You know, we just don't wake up Saturday morning and say, hey, let's have a parade. And we want to keep everybody safe. And Matt's going to just tell us a little bit about what CERT does to make sure that today is a success and that everybody gets to enjoy it safely. Matt?
Yeah, so we're just out here today helping the emergency management and sheriffs and police departments with situational awareness, lost items, safety, lost children. Hopefully we don't have any of those, but we're here to help. And in the case of minor emergencies, we can hopefully help to get folks out here to help with medical issues, etc.
Well, thank y'all for being here. I mean, y'all are the unsung heroes. You're behind the scenes. You never get that recognition. But this wouldn't be possible without you guys being here. So thank you very much. Thank y'all. Merry Christmas. I mean, it's amazing everybody that just puts their part in. So, yeah, back up to you guys. We're going to find more people to talk to. I'm going to do what I do best, and that's talk.
Oh, I like that, John. Yeah, so just elaborating a little bit on the CERT team. So they fall under their community volunteers, and they work under the direction of Stephen Dooley, who's our EMA director, and Eve Cogsdale, who's our deputy director at EMA. And they do provide such a great service because they can assist in search and rescue situations. They can help with crowd control. They can help with minor emergency type situations in parades and events like that. So just a great resource to have here in Paulding County, which is just a testament to, like John said, all the great things that we've got going on in Paulding County. And as a law enforcement officer here, and I've been with the sheriff's office for 21 years. So, you know, we work with those folks all the time on different events. But Missy, so I was sitting here thinking, can you tell me like one of your favorite Christmas memories? Maybe a gift or a memory or something like that.
Well, I love Christmas time. It's always so much fun. And once you get to be a parent, it kind of takes on its life of its own, and you get to really share in the magic. But I was thinking about this the other day, and it was great that John mentioned Clipsons because I'm going to mention it a little bit more. When I was a little girl, my dad went to, I guess, a wholesale or some kind of auction at an elementary school and bought a desk, the kind of desk that, you could put your books up under it, and then it had the desk attached. And he painted it, took it apart and painted it Clipson orange. And on the top of the desk, he put some Clipson decals. And it touches me today to still think about it because that was probably my favorite Christmas present of all time. I loved to play school as a little girl. And so having that desk just kind of made it for me. And I kept it for many, many years. But knowing my dad, he probably paid like $5 for the desk and then just took it to the next level. But it was just the greatest Christmas present that I can remember receiving.
How cool is that? Such a great time of year. I love Christmas too. I can always remember coming to this parade. You know, I've lived here my whole life. And so just coming to the parade every year is just such a joy. You get to see all the folks. You get to see people that you haven't seen in quite some time. And you get to share in the fellowship of the Christmas time of the year. So I just love the Christmas season and love this parade. Love our town and our county. Just so many really good things going on here right now.
Now, actually, I know you have 2 teenage boys, and I have 2 teenagers as well. And so I'm just curious, are you guys Elf on the Shelf people?
Yeah, we've got 2 elves. We've got Jolly and Jingle.
Oh, really? We have Snowflake and Chippy,
Okay.
and they still come,
They do.
even to our teenagers. They come every year, and ours actually bring our Christmas pajamas.
We got Christmas pajamas this week too.
Yeah, so that's kind of part of our tradition. So the elves bring the Christmas pajamas. We're tree after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
What are you? Tree before Thanksgiving? Tree after?
Tree after Thanksgiving.
Tree after.
Tree
Okay.
after, right after Thanksgiving.
All right, John, you have another interview down
Hey,
there?
I got a special interview right here, okay? There is a gentleman that played a major role in me even being a Rotarian and especially loving the Christmas parade. And this is Mr. Chris Batchelor. He is the one that got me to walk with Santa Claus in the very first Christmas parade I was ever with. But what's most special about this is, see this beautiful young lady right here? This is her first Christmas parade. We're getting to be a part of her very first Christmas parade, and but I promise you, it won't be her last. Chris, you want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas?
From the Bachelor family to yours, we wish you Merry Christmas and a great New Year.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for bringing this beautiful baby out. Oh, my. This is Christmas right here, folks. Merry Christmas. And this is what it's all about. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, John, they're making their family's new traditions there, like Ashley and I were talking about. Any other great Christmas memories for you, Ashley, or gifts or fun traditions you have with your family?
Yeah, we always, so ever since I was a little boy, we always read a story on Christmas Eve night. It's called Annie and Willie's Prayer. And it's just, if you've never read it, look it up. It's just such a heartwarming story about how sometimes parents can get caught up in all the hustle and bustle of life. But it's such a great story. It's a poem, and we read it to our kids still every Christmas Eve. And if you ever get an opportunity to look it up, Annie and Willie's Prayer. It's just a great poem.
Oh, that's awesome. And we are big. We do Christmas Eve service at church, and I'm not sure why, but it has become our new tradition. We do Christmas Eve at church, and then we go eat Japanese. I'm not sure why, but we always tend to have
didn't
such
they
a
do
great.
that in the Christmas story?
I'm not sure, but for us it works. It's always a fun kind of start to the week or to the festivities, and so church and then Japanese, and we usually come home and play bingo for some pretty fun prizes.
But you know what? That's a testament to the time of year and the season that it's a tradition, and it doesn't have to be ham and turkey and all the things that you might say is traditional. Japanese, hey, that's great. I like it.
It's always entertaining, that is for sure. And speaking of entertaining, John Grant's about to entertain us again.
I don't know how to take that. I mean, speaking of entertaining, it could be worse, though, right? Hey, I got another interview. Come out here, young man. Tell us who you are.
My name's Jalil.
And what do you want to tell everybody?
Merry Christmas and have a good day.
Merry Christmas. Have a good day. Hey, man, thank you for being here. Hey, what is Santa Claus bringing you for Christmas?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know? That's the best kind of Christmas presents, though, you know? It's always best when you don't know. But you know it's going to be something good. All right, Merry Christmas to you.
Definitely looks like he's been a good boy. He's going to
Yeah,
get
he has been a good boy. I guarantee he has.
John, do you hear that sound in the background?
I hear some rumbling going on.
All right, well, that was the toll of the clock, the bell, and it's 1 o'clock. So you know what that means. The Christmas parade has officially begun down on the other end of Hardy Street. So it'll take a minute to get to us, so we're going to chat with you guys for a little bit longer. But the parade should be starting over on the other end of Hardy Street. So that's pretty exciting.
And I can't wait to see. I hope the rain didn't scare too many of our participants away. Again, everyone who participates obviously pays a registration fee, and the Rotary Club of Paulding County is committed to using those registration fees for the different entities in our community. So, there's a long list of organizations that we give to every year, and in the 50 plus years that the Rotary Club has been in Paulding County, we've given over $1 million back to our own county, which is just phenomenal for a club that really usually averages around 50 members. Rotary membership is a big time commitment, and so sometimes members are only there for a season and some are there for a lifetime. But like I said, you've got just a small group of people who have really worked hard to raise a lot of money for our community. I mean, $1 million is a lot for one county from one organization, but they sponsor college scholarships. I know they've been really great about sponsoring some scholarships for students at Chat Tech, as well as graduates from our Paulding County schools, books for libraries. I mentioned the Kaya program in the summer where we help make lunches for students who otherwise wouldn't get lunch. And last year we actually added a book to every lunch, and so that was an exciting thing. I mentioned the USO project, which is just near and dear to my heart. We do the cookout every year at the nursing home. Apples for Teachers. You're going to see the Grand Marshals today, the organizations that they represent. The Rotary has given to them, as well as Helping Hands, McKenna Farms. I mean, the list just goes on and on.
Well, and I have a Rotarian that's near and dear to my heart as well. And unfortunately, he's a little under the weather today. But my dad, Jim Henson, is a fellow Rotarian with you guys. And unfortunately, he's a little sick today. So I'm pretty sure he's watching online. So if you are, Dad, we love you and hope you feel better soon. But there's so many great folks out here that are Rotarians, and I didn't realize that the Rotary Club of Paulding County was founded in 1969.
Yeah.
Wow. So such a long time
Yes.
to be here in the community. And like you said, over $1 million raised.
It's a lot, and there's a lot of work that goes into that every year. So,
absolutely.
John, looks like you've got another friend down there.
John, that's a festive young man there.
I've got not just a friend, but a talented friend. I got Samuel here. He is with the Dallas Theater, correct?
Yes, so we're with the company that's putting on a show at the Dallas Theater here in a couple of weeks. We're putting on a Christmas Carol, and I've done a lot of work with the Dallas Theater. They're amazing people over there.
What's the date on the Christmas Carol?
So we're doing it December 15th, 16th, and 17th at the Dallas Theater, and then they've got Nutcracker showing the weekend before that. So definitely go see that as well.
So you're following the Nutcracker. Who's this gentleman behind you? Man, y'all just coming out of the woodwork. Look at this. What's your name?
John, nice to meet you.
John, you're a great guy. I mean, I know you're a great guy. What's your name?
Garrett.
Garrett. And can I guess what role you're playing? Are you Tiny Tim? Am I good or what?
John, you're pretty good.
I mean, put me on your trivia team.
Yeah.
So this is part of the cast with A Christmas Carol. So, and again, it's the 15th, 16th, and 17th at the Dallas Theater. And you said the weekend before is a Nutcracker.
Correct.
All right. Folks, lots going on in downtown Dallas. Come out and see these talented folks right here at to see the Christmas Carol. That's one of my favorites. I mean, so many lessons to be learned there. And so, yeah, we're glad y'all here. Thank you for being here today.
John, they are definitely dressed for the part down there.
Absolutely.
We were talking about how cute downtown is. I've noticed that there are a lot of great photo opportunities in the area. We talked about the mural earlier and all the great artwork that our students have done. The Christmas tree behind us, the little park back here. It's fantastic. We are super excited to get the parade started in a few minutes. Unfortunately, our high school bands decided that today, with the weather, was not going to be a great opportunity for them to present. And we are hating that we are missing out on those talented young men and women. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to be here just because of the weather. But we do appreciate those folks in the community who sponsored those bands, and hopefully we'll get to mention those folks a little later today in our broadcast. But we so appreciate those folks who stepped up and sponsored our bands, even though they couldn't join us today.
Absolutely. And I think we need to give a huge shout out to the Rotary Club, the men and women of the Rotary Club who are out beating the streets, working, organizing, Candace, Sam, and all the men and women of the Rotary Club.
As John said, it takes a village.
It really does.
It takes a village.
And I know a lot of people think that this is just a little small doing, but this is huge. There is a lot of moving parts to make this event happen. Granted, it's not the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York, but I think we're probably a pretty close second. I don't know. What do you think, John?
Hey, I know that we are. I don't like that second place stuff. Being a Georgia fan, you get so used to being number one all the time. But hey, you got to get it in there any way you can, right? So no, we'll take second behind the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, or maybe the Rose Bowl Parade, or something like that. But you don't do any better than right here in downtown Dallas on the first Saturday of every December. I tell everybody that, why do I live in Paulding County? Because it is the best place to live. And if I felt different than that, I would move somewhere else.
Well, John,
so it is. It's great to be here.
I agree with you. Paulding is just a fantastic place to make your home. We've been here for 20 years now. My husband and I bought our first home here in Paulding, and this will be our 20th year here in the county. And I love it because everything you need is right here.
Yeah.
But then everything you could want in a city is just,
it's not
30
that far
minutes away.
Yeah.
So we enjoy going to Braves games, and of course now they're even closer. Of course, we like Falcons games. We love to go to shows, all those things that the city offers. But then, here in Paulding, it definitely has that hometown feel, kind of that Hallmark feel. I mean, we've had a couple of movies shot in downtown,
really
had some TV shows. There's been a lot that's happened in our community, and it's a real testament to the people in the community, but also just the county itself.
Absolutely. Well, I think John has got a beautiful young lady down there he wants us to hear from.
Hey, folks, it doesn't get any better. We're going to have a Christmas Carol right here on Main Street. We are with Sophia, and you got something you want to tell everybody.
Yes, I would just love to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. We're performing here at the Dallas Theater December 15th through the 17th, so come out and see us.
come out and see Sophia along with all the others on 15, 16, 17 and see a Christmas Carol.
John,
Merry Christmas.
Is there a way, John, can you find out how we can tell our viewers how to get tickets for that?
How they're wanting to know, how can we tell the viewers where can they get tickets? How can they get tickets for the show?
Go to the Dallas Theater's website, and all the ticket information is on there. You can purchase tickets there.
So they can be purchased online
Yes.
and in person and up to the day of the event. Perfect. Sophia, thank you. Merry Christmas.
You too, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, John. Hey, I've got to take just a minute of personal privilege. I've got a lot of friends. So I was had the opportunity this year to participate in Leadership Georgia, which is such a fantastic leadership organization. But was with some friends last night in Atlanta, told them about this, and they just thought this was the greatest thing ever. So I want to give a huge shout out to all my Leadership Georgia people. They're watching from all over the state. I hope they're having a good time. A lot of them are getting prepared for the game. We've got folks that are in just all different facets of life and in the business world, and so glad to have them as friends now, and hope they're watching. My wife and kids, and I'm sure your husband and all your family. You got family watching in South Carolina, your mom and dad.
I think they were going to try, definitely.
So that's exciting. It's
And I'm sure all your leadership friends are going to have lots of fun comments about our commentary,
I'm
and they're
sure they
going
are.
to let you have it for all the great work we've done up here today.
Absolutely,
Nothing like a
absolutely.
little ribbing between
Yeah.
friends, correct?
Well, and before the parade gets started all the way, we got to really give a shout out to our crew up here.
Absolutely.
They have done fantastic. Philip, Brett, Jeff, Felicia. Felicia's hot chocolate, by the way, is fantastic. So we're thankful to have that up here on this little cool afternoon. But just a great shout out to our team. They've done such a fantastic job to get us out here for everybody to see, because there are a lot of people that want to see this parade, and they tune in every year. I've got family that are out of state that watch this, and I'm sure your mom and dad are in South Carolina. They're watching, so it's great to see the kind of reach we can get from this production. So kudos to those men and women who are making this production possible.
Absolutely, and for them helping Ashley and myself through this process. And like John and Ashley were both saying, it really does take a village to put a Christmas parade on. I know you mentioned Sam and Candace, two of our very devoted Rotarians who have worked tirelessly. And Matt Mason, our current president, they've all worked really hard to do this. And then Rotarians were here at 7 a.m., not to mention the crew. They were here early as well.
Yeah.
Just folks everywhere, and again, so much thanks to the Dallas Police Department for their assistance to do a parade. I mean, it really does. It just takes everyone chipping in, and that's what makes. Again, it's kind of the holiday season. Everybody coming together and doing something great.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if, John, I'm sure you're down there on the streets. You hear the chatter. It just seems like it's building. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
It is. Folks are getting excited. They know that, hey, it starts rolling at 1 o'clock, and they know that we're past that point now, so they're just waiting, looking around the corner just to see what's taking place. But, hey, just to give a shout-out also when we're talking about our team members, I got Brent Whaling down here. He is assisting me with interviews. We got Mike Hyde with our club also that, he is going to be getting everything paused so that it just flows perfectly. I mean, it's just a great, great day. Also want to give a shout-out that, hey, we didn't leave anything to chance down here. We've got G's Barbecue up here that you can even have lunch while downtown. You can get some boiled peanuts, some roasted peanuts, pork rinds that are done at 220 Main Street inside of the Farmers Insurance. Well, they're making cotton candy. We've got everything going on right here today. That's what makes Paulding County and Dallas a great parade today. So it ain't too late. If you live close by, come on out and be with us. We'd love to see you.
John, Ashley, and I could definitely smell all those yummy smells that are happening down there on the street. I think we're getting some of that up here on the balcony, and definitely. So, Ashley, chatting about food a little bit. I mean, you can't talk about holidays without food. I mentioned that we do Japanese for dinner on Christmas Eve. We do a big breakfast on Christmas morning, and then we do Italian on Christmas night. So what about you guys? Is there a food that kind of ties to your holidays, or?
Not necessarily anything special. Usually some sausage balls. My wife's got a good sausage ball recipe, so we usually do those on Christmas morning. but not really anything in particular that we do. She's probably sitting here saying, yes, we do, and I'm not remembering, so, honey, I'm sorry. I apologize.
What about
in
you,
advance.
John? You and Kelly have any food traditions around the holidays?
We do. We got some traditions. We usually all gather in at my mom and dad's house on Christmas Eve and keep it very traditional. We do the same thing like we do at Thanksgiving. We got turkey and dressing and ham and the big meal, and then we exchange presents and gifts with one another. Then on Christmas morning, everyone gathers at Kelly and my house, and I always make a Christmas frittata, and all the kids come back over for that. So we just make a big 2-day event out of it, and that's been a tradition for many, many years, and hey, I love it.
A Christmas frittata sounds very exciting, John.
I'll
we may
share
have
the
to chat about
recipe.
that.
John, that's fancy. That's next level.
So I'm so glad you brought up your dad. We definitely are missing Mr. Henson today, and we do hope he's feeling better. But we were talking about this earlier, but he and I are kind of our buddies because of our orange. So,
Yep.
you know, he has the Tennessee orange and I have the Clemson orange, but we bonded over that because, as you can imagine, a lot of our Rotarians are Georgia Bulldog fans.
They are.
We do have
God bless
we
them.
do have some Alabama fans and a couple of different outliers, but I hope your dad's feeling well, Mr. Henson. We hope you are doing much better, and we hope to see you back soon.
Absolutely. John, is some woman harassing you down there?
You know she is, but I don't want to report her. Okay, so I do not want to file any kind of report. As a matter of fact, if it's okay, I'm gonna go home with that woman later.
There you go. I think so.
Well, I was going to tell you, we got an
For our
officer
viewers,
up
that's
here.
John's wife, Kelly. We're not getting anything started.
So, John, does it look like there's some activity up the street? It's a little hard for Ashley and I to see from here.
Oh, there is activity. It has already rounded the corner, and it is on the way. Folks, get ready for the parade.
Right.
I know. I'm like I said, I hate that we had some people who couldn't be here today because they were concerned about the weather, and we totally understand that. I always love to see the children in the parade. They're so excited, and the kids on the side of the road. Of course, I know we're all excited to see Santa at the end.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, some of our great businesses will be represented today as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it looks like Chief Joe Duval, when you see him in his unmarked police SUV, it usually signifies the beginning of the parade. And so here he comes in his white Chevrolet Tahoe. And so the parade is here.
Absolutely.
Hey, the 31st annual Dallas Christmas Parade has officially begun.
But we definitely do appreciate Chief Duval. He's actually a Rotarian as well. And so, again,
He is,
thank
that's
you
right.
so much to all him and his team and their support of this event. Oh,
Absolutely.
that looks like our sheriff. Is
Yeah.
that the sheriff coming down this
Yeah,
way?
That's my friend and boss, Garrett Gulledge. He's our sheriff. He is in his 34th year as a deputy with the Paulding County Sheriff's Office. So love him. He's just a staple in the community. And looks like we've got, what is that, Missy?
That looks like a fire truck.
Yeah, that is truck 2. This is a 100-foot ladder apparatus used for commercial and residential structure fires. And the county purchased that in 2017, and it's got the capability of flowing 1,500 gallons of water per minute. Chief Joey Pelfrey and Deputy Chief Brandon Newsom, the fire chief and deputy chief, and they helped secure that fantastic truck. It's such a great vehicle.
And our community is so lucky to have that. It looks like upcoming next is the city of Hiram. Got some folks from the city of Hiram.
All right, we're going to throw it down to John. I think he's going to interview Mayor Frank Moran, the city of Hiram.
Yes, we are. We got our dear friend, Mayor Frank Moran. Frank, how you doing?
Fine as frogs here, John.
Doing wonderful. There's something you want to share? Hey, who's the driver?
This is my bodyguard, Jody Palmer.
Jody Palmer, the bodyguard for Mayor Frank Moran. Folks, we doing it right here today. Hey, you want to give a shout out to everybody? Wish them a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Next Saturday, be the city of Hiram Christmas tree lighting. Next Saturday, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, downtown Hiram. Next Saturday, Christmas tree lighting. Hey, you heard Frank say Merry Christmas. Now let's go out to Hiram next week, and we'll be with them guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
That'll
Frank.
be a great event for our community as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
I think they were supposed to do it last night, but because of the weather, they had to cancel. So it'll be next week, and we'll all try to get out to that. But it looks like they've got a good-looking float with a sleigh and some bears and a lot of city employees and city council men and women. And so we're glad to have them. Police Chief Michael Turner, I'm not sure if he's down there in that vehicle or not, but Jody Palmer, the city manager, was in there with Mayor Moran.
His bodyguard, he said.
That's right, his bodyguard. All right. And it looks like here comes the city of Dallas. This is going to be Mayor James Kelly and members of the city council with some of their family members. They're in their old traditional fire truck.
Fantastic.
And we're just so thankful to be here in the city of Dallas. They always do such a great job. But John, we're going to throw it down to you. Okay, it looks like Mayor Kelly is in the golf cart, John, to your left.
Merry Christmas, guys. Hey, we have got Mayor Kelly. He's going to run over me. Help. Merry Christmas. Hey, before you leave now, you got to give a shout out to everybody. Have you been good this year? Hasn't he been good?
A little bit.
Just a little. So you know what that means? That means you did a lot of cold. You want to give a shout out to everybody?
Just want to welcome everybody to Dallas, Georgia. We appreciate the Rotary Club and the fantastic job they've done, and we're glad it's not raining. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas to you guys. Thank y'all.
Okay, looks like we've got our Grand Marshals rolling up, and I think John is going to have an opportunity to speak to Jeff Davis, the founder of Truth in Nature.
Hey, folks, this year we got 2 Grand Marshals, but we're also calling them Community Champions. Our first one, Mr. Jeff Davis, founder and president of Truth in Nature. Jeff, tell us a little bit about what you do, and wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so Truth in Nature is an outdoor ministry for boys being raised without a father. Just outdoor mentoring program started here in Dallas back in 2009, and we're grateful to be a part of this wonderful event, and just wish everybody a very Merry Christmas.
Jeff, this has grown into a large organization. How large?
So started here in Dallas in 2009. Since then, we are now in 13 states across 24 different communities being able to work with fatherless boys.
And it all started right here.
It all started right here in Dallas, Georgia, and we're a faith-based organization and sharing the gospel and teaching these boys about the outdoors.
Something you want to tell everybody?
Yeah, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, and very Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for what you do, Jeff. Thank you. Love you, brother.
Jeff is an inspiration to lots of folks. His organization has helped a lot of young men in our community, and we are so glad to honor him and so lucky to have someone with such ingenuity and, just the love for the Lord enough to do that and take that organization as big as it is. And our next Grand Marshal is Taylor Clark Duncan. He is the founder of Alternative Baseball. Taylor has a fantastic story, and I think John is going to get to chat with him for a second.
We are here with our second Grand Marshal, our community champion, Taylor Duncan, founder of Alternative Baseball. Tell us about it, Taylor.
Well, Alternative Baseball, we strive to teach leadership and life skills to teens and adults with disabilities all across America, and the idea originated right here in Great Paulding County, folks.
All right, now it started here.
It started here, that's right. We're all the way to Washington State and all the way out east of Bangor and all the way down south to Panama City, folks. Woo!
Do you get any better than that? That started right here in Paulding County, folks. Hey, you know why I'm proud of Paulding County folks like this community champion? So, how many states are you in? I know you said the region, but how many total, do you know?
Around 14 states that we have programs now that are thriving. We're continue building every year, and we're going to keep on moving on because we got a lot of awareness and acceptance to build for those with disabilities.
Now, you hold tournaments here in Paulding as well and around the United States?
We have Playing for Integration games where we have our athletes play alongside former professional baseball players and the community leaders that make their communities great, and that too started right here in Paulding County.
Who are some of those professionals, some names we might know?
Braves manager Brian Snitker came a few years ago to one of our events. We've had several Braves. You never know who might turn up at an alternative baseball event, so follow at alternativebaseball.org. Sign up for our great newsletter because we have a lot going on. When we're just given that one chance and one opportunity as those with disabilities to just get out there and do what we can do and to show everybody what we can do, man, the sky is truly the limit, isn't it?
Taylor, it is. How about me and you wish everybody a Merry Christmas? You ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas!
Thank you, Taylor. Merry Christmas to you.
You cannot help but be excited when you hear Taylor talk. You can tell he's very passionate about alternative baseball, and the difference it's made for him, and then for all these other people with disabilities in our communities. And I know actually you've been on the baseball field,
in the celebrity game before.
Oh,
So it was such a great opportunity, such a fun time, and it looks like we've got heavy rescue from the fire department with several. I think it's actually all of our post commissioners. Like I see Mr. Frank Baker coming up to talk to John. Frank's our county manager.
Oh yeah, and it looks like the whole gang is there. I see
right,
Brian
John.
Stover. Let's see who else can we. Oh, I see you with Frank Baker, John. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm here with Mr. Frank Baker. He is our county manager. Frank, Merry Christmas. You got the whole clan with you, right? Got everybody.
Yep.
Something you want to tell everybody in Paulding?
Just Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Great day.
It is a great day for parade, ain't it?
Yeah.
Where's that rain is talking about, right?
Well, we got blessed today with that.
Yes, we did.
Look window, and I think the chairman's right behind us. I think he's going to come up and say a few words.
Oh, then we definitely going to talk to him. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
You're super.
Wish you well. Thank you.
Looks like all of our county
Folks,
commissioners.
we got them all here today.
Yeah, there's Brian Stover, Keith Dunn, Sandy Caker, Virginia Galloway, and then the chairman, I think, might be in the Fire Tahoe behind you, John. So they're coming up here in just a minute. But that vehicle that you're there, Squad 1 Heavy Rescue, is a fantastic vehicle. They can do so many things with that vehicle. So we're thankful to have that piece of equipment as well. And here comes Chairman of the Board of Commissioners, Mr. Dave Carmichael.
Oh, he's festive. He's
very festive.
Hey, this is one of the most festive men I know right here. I mean, the energy that you got. Where do you get this energy?
My wife. She gives me a little bit every morning.
I get tired watching you.
Well, I'm so glad to be here with everybody. Thank you for coming. Thanks for pushing the rain out of here. We didn't need any rain, did we, Philip? Philip's taking some pictures here. He does such a great job in Paulding County. We're so happy to see everyone. And hadn't had this much fun since last Christmas.
This is our favorite event, ain't it?
Yeah. John here does a great job. And where do you get your energy?
From my wife. Hey, I learned quick. See there? Yeah. So, Dave, Merry Christmas. Wish you and your wife very, very happy New Year.
Good year.
Yes, we will. Back up to you guys.
John, you hit the nail on the head. Dave's got so much energy. Such a wonderful, wonderful person. He does so many good things for our community. But up next, we've got Judge Angela O'Connor. She is our state court judge, and she was appointed by Governor Kemp to fulfill that position that was created by him. And she is up for re-election this year, and she is looking forward to serving another 4 years if re-elected. But she's being driven by actually a friend of mine, Mr. Craig Freeze, in his GMC Denali HD.
Well, and Angela's actually a member of the Rotary, Judge O'Connor, I should say. She's also a Rotarian, and so it's great to see her participating, and we wish her well in her future endeavors. And
That's
so
right.
glad to have her in our parade today.
That's exactly right. And I tell you what, I can't believe the weather, how great it really is. I mean, it really couldn't have been any more perfect.
You would not have believed it if we would have, no one would believe that. But I'm so glad that it has stopped, and we've actually got a good crowd now here watching the parade in this section. So,
yeah, absolutely.
And I know it's important to those businesses who participate. We want to make sure they're seen so that, they're small businesses, and we want them to thrive in our community, and this is a way of doing that.
And it looks like we've got pulling into the performance zone Ms. Sheila Butler. Sheila is our clerk of Superior Court here in Paulding County. She's lived here her entire life, and she has worked in the clerk's office, as far as I know, the majority of her adult life.
Oh, wow.
She has been in that office for quite some time as an employee and as the clerk. And so she's just a wonderful person. If you don't know Sheila, she is fantastic. One of the sweetest people I know. But if you have any needs with the clerk's office, call her or any of her staff. They will be delighted to help you.
And an important role they play for our judicial system.
That's right. And there she is in their shirt,
handing out
passing
some
out
candy.
candy.
I love it.
John, are you seeing some snow down there?
Hey, what did I say a while ago? I said that we only needed snow to have a Hallmark moment. Guess what?
Matthew Rollins
We
delivered.
got snow.
We got snow.
Matthew
Look,
Rollins is delivering our district
John,
attorney.
you've got to tell Matthew Rollins, our district attorney, that he is littering. We might have to see him in court.
Man, I tell you, I believe so. Check this out, folks. It's snowing downtown Dallas in the Christmas parade.
It is. That's a great looking float. Definitely. If it's not an award winner, it's definitely going to get an honorable mention by us.
We're even getting some snow up here, Ashley.
I know. It's literally snowing on the porch of the Tin Bucket, and it's such a festive float. John, what are you seeing down there?
I see lots of snow.
I see that.
It's a blizzard. We may have to call out the plows.
We might have to. I'm sure we can get in touch with DOT. And there's Tom Cole with snow on his head. He's one of the assistant district attorneys.
Man, what an amazing float.
Wow,
I am just hoping that this is not all the snow we see this year. The last couple of years we have not had any snow, and I'm really hoping this year that we actually get some snow.
All right, it looks like this is the Avery James Cox Foundation, and they want you to love like Jesus and live like Avery. They want you to honor Avery's legacy with the servant's heart and selflessly gift our talents, time, and efforts to those in community in the world. The mission of the Avery J. Cox Foundation aims to financially support community efforts related to youth and high school sports. So their foundation extends support by providing assistance to families in need, families with dealing with devastating loss of a child or children, organ donation awareness, and they always want to partner with reputable organizations to further their mission.
And I love their sign, Give Hope, Donate Life. And so keep in mind, if you're not already an organ donor, that's something you can really quickly do when you sign up for your driver's license, and that can make such a huge difference, can really literally save lives, and it's an easy thing for you to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And they were also sponsored by Sam and Danita Elrod with Elrod's Nursery. And this is one that's near and dear to my heart, Missy. This is the Paulding County Sheriff's Office SWAT team, and that's our Bearcat. And we are being sponsored by the Jess Rousey Honoring Heroes Foundation, which is a nonprofit board that helps first responders in times of need. And so I'm actually a member of that board as well. And such a great, Samantha and Donnie Glass are such fantastic people, and they're actually out of town, and I hope they're watching today. They're on vacation, so I know Samantha and Donnie are sad that they're not here, but we appreciate their support. Such fantastic folks, and they're driving our Bearcat. So I just retired from the SWAT team, and I helped get the grants to get this fantastic piece of equipment. This is such a wonderful piece of equipment. It helps our men and women and our citizens be safe in situations where bad things might be happening.
It's like a huge asset to
It is. It's such a great vehicle and piece of equipment. So you got to watch out when the SWAT guys come. They always like to hit me with candy up here, so you got to duck.
Well, we're so thankful for those brave men and women who serve our community.
That's right.
So glad they have the equipment they need to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like Sheriff's Office again.
Yeah, we've got a couple of our
folks. Looks like
one of our recruiting vehicles and our DARE
absolutely.
vehicles. So we're we got those wrapped a few years ago. So they're in there just showing the Christmas spirit.
And reminding folks that the Paulding Sheriff's Office is currently hiring. You can go online and look for opportunities there.
We are.
And I know that would be a great opportunity to help your community.
Yeah, anybody that needs a job, that's motivated, wants to make a difference in their community, join PauldingSheriff.com. It'll give you all the information you need.
Looks like we got Studio Dance that's located in Dallas on Great Soul Power Boulevard. They're walking through the entertainment zone. They offer dance classes for ages 2 to adults. They're celebrating their 22nd year in our county. Actually, if you were taking some dance classes, what kind of dance would you be interested in?
That's a great question. Probably the kind that doesn't do much, because I'm not a very good dancer. My wife will tell you I am not the dancer.
Well, what a good opportunity for young men and women in our community, and it says they're adults.
Ages 2 to adults. So, John, look, that's an opportunity for you. You could dance.
John, if you're feeling like you need a dance class.
That's right.
And y'all would learn. And that goes back to that being entertaining thing that y'all talked about. Yeah, John, be entertaining. I dance. It could also be embarrassing, okay?
That's right. Look at all those young ladies from Studio Dance.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, look at their studio colors are purple. They've got purple Santa hats on too.
That is
go with their float. How exciting for those young ladies and part of a dance studio.
All right, looks like we've got one more float of studio dance ladies. And
I think they're taking all kinds of classes.
Oh, you know they
We're going
are.
to sign John up for tap. We're
Yep.
going to give John tap. We're going to give you hip hop, Ashley.
Oh, hip hop. Okay.
Yeah, and I will take
Ballet.
ballet. I guess
There
that
you
would be
go.
the other option.
John, I think we've got somebody pretty dang special pulling up into the performance zone right now.
We have someone very, very special. I think we've even got some pictures that we can roll here to show you just some history of this parade. Folks, this is amazing. You want to roll the pictures? Can we do that? They're rolling now. Okay. There's a story that goes behind those pictures. I believe the year was 2000. So 23 years ago, a gentleman by the name of Bud Wigley and his grandson, Anthony Baxter, they were in the Christmas parade in this truck, a 66 Ford. Was that? No, you was in the Camaro. Yeah, they were in the convertible 68 convertible Camaro. They were in this parade. How old were you? You were 15 years old, had your learner's license, and he's back today. Now, is this your truck or your grandpa? This is Bud's truck. Wow, and your great-grandfather bought this truck new. Folks, this doesn't get any more Paulding County than this right here. I mean, we've got bought by great-grandfather, restored by with grandfather, rode in the parade with this young gentleman. Hey, I just want to turn it over to Anthony, and you wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas, everybody out there, and a special one to my grandpa back at home.
Wow.
You tell Bud that we said Merry Christmas. Man, thank you so much. This is what it's about, folks, right here. It doesn't get any better than this right here. Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here, Tina. Thank you. This is amazing, folks. Yes, this is Paulding County. Merry Christmas.
What a beautiful truck and a
Can you
beautiful
believe that
family
history?
story.
What
Yes,
a
love
great
that.
story. And it looks like they got some ribbons, so I'm pretty sure they won some type of award.
And then here comes Manor Lake Assisted Living and Memory Care. It was built in 2019, and it's right across from Star Paulding. It looks like John has got some more folks for us to interview.
I do. I'm getting on the bus, okay?
Getting on the bus. All right.
We are here with the folks from Manor Lake. Is there anything that you guys want to say to everybody in Paulding County? Merry Christmas to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Ain't this amazing? It's amazing, isn't it? And we thank y'all for being here, and we hope that this next year is just even more spectacular than 23. But you know, I don't know if it can get any more spectacular since I got to be with all of y'all. This is amazing. Thank y'all.
John.
You know, my wife raised me well. Thank you, guys. Merry, Merry Christmas. Thank you.
John, I'm loving those necklaces all those riders were sporting. We should have grabbed us a couple of extra of those. They definitely have the Christmas spirit going on.
Yeah, what an opportunity, because maybe they would not be able to be here otherwise. And so what a great opportunity for those men and women to be able to be here and actually be in the parade.
Yes.
Wow. So it looks like we've got the Paulding County Republican women. They're up next, and they are supporting the Bullock Hope House today.
What a great thing that they've decided to support that organization, which my understanding is they provide a place for families to stay if they have a loved one in the hospital. So
That's right.
What a wonderful opportunity and a great cause to get behind.
They're housing for hope, one stay at a time.
Absolutely.
And it looks like following the Republican women is the Paulding County Democratic Committee. They are the official committee for the Democratic Party of Georgia here in Paulding County, and they are a diverse group of Democrats working hard to provide our neighbors with a voice and instill hope that one day we may live amongst one another in a fair and equal society.
I think that's a hope for all of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We appreciate them being part of our parade today.
That's right. They've got a good-looking float with a Christmas tree and some flags and some music. Just fired off their music.
All right, looks like now we've got our State House of Representatives, Martin Montaham is sponsoring the float, and it looks like he's got some friendly faces there. I think I see, that's Joseph Gullett and Kimberly New, I think, participating today.
That's right. They're in there. I don't see Senator Dugan or Senator Ann Batardi, but they are part of our legislative delegation. But Joseph, Martin, and Kimberly represent Paulding well, and we're glad to have them in the house. And it looks like we've got the Paulding County School District up next with our superintendent, Mr. Steve Barnett. And I think we're actually going to get an opportunity to talk to him. I don't know if he's in that particular vehicle, but he is coming up, and there may or may not be some of our school board members there. But I know the 2023 Paulding County School District Teacher of the Year, Miss Kelly Nunn, who is a teacher at PB Ridge, she is in one of the vehicles, and we're so proud to have her in the parade this year.
Well, and it's always great to celebrate our teachers, and I know that the Paulding Education Foundation is very involved with having the celebration that selects our Teacher of the Year. I think John's going to chat with her.
Hey, look who I have here. You don't get it. Hey, hats off, heart goes out to all teachers. But you are Teacher of the Year, Miss Kelly Nunn.
I'm Teacher of the Year. I'm at PB Ridge Middle School. So, hi everybody.
So you're at PB Ridge. That's where my grandchildren go. Yes, Wyatt and Bailey. Yes. So if they misbehave, let me know. It'll help the Santa Claus meal. So anything you want to tell everybody in Paulding County?
Just want to tell everybody Merry Christmas. Hope everybody has a safe and happy holidays.
Thank you for being here. Yes,
John, is that a crayon crown?
That is a crayon crown. Look at that.
Leave it to a teacher. Leave it to a teacher.
You know, teachers are the best. You know,
they are.
They got the imagination. They got the imagination of Da Vinci and Michelangelo all rolled into one.
Well, we are so proud of Miss Nunn and so glad she's here today.
Such a great person in the community and teaching our children every day. So proud to have her. I think she's being driven by Mike Ruppel, who is the Director of Safety and Security for the Paulding County School District. And so glad to have them here in their new vehicles. And this, John, this is always a crowd favorite. This is the Arab Shrine, the Paulding County Shrine Club. They always make the kids happy every time they're in the parade.
They are an exciting bunch. They love to rev up their go-karts. Is that what we're calling
Yeah,
those?
I mean it's an adult go-kart. They rev them up, they have fun, and they also work to support the Shriners Children's Hospital.
Absolutely.
The work they do is just such fantastic work. They are out there raising money every day for the Shriners Hospital, who takes care of children in need. And so while they're working, they're having fun.
Absolutely, that's the best way to do it.
So, John, watch your toes down there. Sometimes they're known to do some burnouts with those go-karts.
Yeah, I gotta watch out right here.
There you go. The Shriners are always a crowd favorite. And John, I think they're liking this favorite. The Shriners always make the children smile.
That was some excitement for sure.
Oh, there's more to come.
Oh, okay.
We still got more Shriners coming. They just haven't got here yet. They always come.
Hey, and we just appreciate folks who are working in our communities to make our communities better places. So, like you said, they're having fun while they do it. So, and appreciate them supporting the Paulding County Rotary Club by participating in the parade annually.
And this is not just the Paulding Shrine Club. They've got men and women from the Dalton Shrine Club and other shrine clubs as well. And so when those men travel, they travel in packs. They are great men, and like I said, they do great things for the community. And it looks like they've got some clowns coming, possibly.
Oh, no.
The Shriners always come with clowns, and I think the Red Devil Clown Truck is coming in. I don't know if we can say hey to any of them as they come. They're almost there.
Well, I have to share that I have a major clown phobia.
Oh, no.
So I will stay up here. I'm glad I'm up here on.
All right, Missy does not like clowns. So.
My children would be, they are probably in hysterics thinking the thought of it. some kind of new thing to drive in the parade every year.
Absolutely. We've got some men from the Sweetwater Shrine Club over in Douglasville, and they're still coming. The Shriners, like I said, they always come out and support these kind of community events. And as a part of the Grand Lodge of Georgia, as one of the different bodies, it's just a great organization. And they always do such great things. There's Mr. Greg Brown. He is a friend of mine, just passing through the lens of the camera. Such a great guy, and they do such good things. And I tell you, once again, the weather, we're so blessed to have had the weather hold off, because we really thought it was going to be a wash today.
I am completely and utterly in shock. Completely and utterly in shock that the rain has held off for the parade. I mean, we're really lucky.
We sure
are
are.
very lucky. Thank goodness.
And I think this is the First National Community Bank. They have 10 full-service branches in Northwest Georgia, and they're excited to be opening a branch here next year over off of 278 in Dallas. So we're excited to have them coming into the community.
Absolutely. Oh,
now,
goodness.
This is always a fan favorite. I don't know if you've ever seen the Paulding County, actually the North Paulding High School mountain bike team. These guys and gals are fantastic. I don't know how they ride wheelies like they do, but they are part of the Georgia Cycling Association, racing mountain bike throughout the Northwest Georgia area. And this is the 5th year they've been in the parade.
It looks like this team took it to a whole new level this year with medium podium finishes and Paulding's first ever state championship. What a great opportunity for our students in our county. It's not just baseball and football anymore. You can mountain bike, and it looks like we even had Sheridan Gable from Paulding County. I think she attends North Paulding High School. She brought home the state title in the women's JV category.
How awesome is that?
Not only they're doing it well, and so what a great opportunity for those students to again have something a little unique to do, a little different.
Yeah, and if you want more information, go to pccompmtb.org, and you can find out more about them if you want to join their team. And they're always a fan favorite here in the parade. They always jump off of the trailer being pulled by the truck. And these are not your everyday, ordinary Huffy bicycles.
No, I don't
These
think so.
are real deal, legit, probably cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Yeah, I mean, these things are legit. These young men and women, they can get it done.
And again, these students are from North Paulding High School, our county's largest high school. But what a great opportunity for them. And congratulations again to Sheridan Gable. Sheridan's actually a neighbor of ours previously.
Oh, okay, awesome.
So
you actually know her.
congratulations to her. How awesome. I love that there's opportunities for not just for boys, but for girls as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And how cool, they're jumping off the trailer. So they're literally riding up and down, and they're jumping off of the trailer. And look, there's Terry Christmas in his red Christmas attire.
That is some serious Christmas spirit
He's in the lower part of your screen right now.
That is some
He's
Christmas
fantastic.
spirit.
There's my friend Terry. He's actually got a sister named Mary. Merry Christmas. That's literally his sister's name.
Well,
That's
then
a
he
true
needs
story.
that outfit every day then.
He does. They live up in the North Paulding community. And wow, look at this young man riding a wheelie.
It worked out great, even if the parade was a little smaller. They've got plenty of room to kind of show their tricks and show off what they're learning.
And something else that's
really
cool
be able to enjoy
that a
it.
lot of people may not know is that they go and maintain trails at Mount Tabor Park, Pumpkin Vine Creek Nature Park, Sarah Babb, and they're working on some trails at the Richland Creek Reservoir, which is just opened up in the North Paulding area.
Well, and we're so lucky in Paulding County to have so many beautiful outdoor areas to enjoy our county and city parks, the reservoir, all those great areas, Silver Comet Trail. I mean, the outdoor opportunities for outdoor activities, just, there are so many in our county.
Absolutely. And it looks like we've got Victory Baptist Church and Christian Academy coming up next. They're located out off Mulberry Rock Road, which is out in western Paulding County. And wow, what a great float.
And obviously, the reason we celebrate Christmas, the reason for the season, and they're reminding us of that with their float.
Absolutely, and the support of Israel as well. So glad to have Victory Baptist Church and Academy here once again this year. They always do such a great job. And they've got the star up there as well. That's always looking good. Uh-oh, it looks like we might have some more dance, folks. I think this
Another
is,
opportunity for that dance
I
lesson.
know, we might need to get John there. This is Studio for the Arts, and they offer dance lessons for children 3 to 18, so I guess we're out of that.
We're out.
We're a little too old for that. But they're actually performing the Nutcracker next week at the Dallas Theater, so that's pretty exciting. And look, John, I think that might be the Sugar Plum Fairy.
How exciting for those dancers to be in the parade, but also to be performing the Nutcracker.
Yeah, how beautiful are those young ladies?
Next weekend.
And they are operating under the direction of Miss Tammy Moy. And in case you didn't know, they have an award-winning competition team too. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Fantastic.
And they're located over on Hopland Industrial Drive in Powder Springs. So if you need some dance lessons, go check them out, Studio for the Arts. And if you want to go and watch their Nutcracker performance, you can go to DallasTheaterGA.com for more information on how to get tickets to not only their performance, but for the Christmas Carol performance that John talked with them. Yeah, the following week.
Oh, looks like we've got West Metro Driving School coming up.
Yep.
They're a licensed driving school where we talked earlier about our teenagers, where they can go and get those hours in that you need. Get those hours behind the wheel for Joshua's Law, get that training.
Martin Montahan owns that.
Yes.
Such a great community supporter. My oldest, Asher, just finished up over there. He'll be turning 16 in January, so glad to have him there.
Well, our son did that as well. And you definitely want to do that to get that advantage on your car insurance.
32. Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we've got, I think we've got Piedmont Bank up.
Yeah. Looks like Dina Humphreys is a mortgage originator. She's with the Piedmont Bank, and they're bringing local realtors together to show that you can bring hope to the community one doorstep at a time.
Yeah, there's Dina, and Ford Thigpen is the president of Piedmont Bank over here in Hiram, and Ford's a Rotarian as well, and just a fantastic Paulding County. And we will have to count a couple points against him because he is a Georgia fan, but I think that's probably pretty normal here in Paulding County.
Traveling Toms?
Actually, we've got 3 strands.
Oh, even better, 3 strands.
Jason and Erica Summer. I mean, if you don't know 3 strands, if you don't know Jason and Erica, you're missing out. These are 2 of the absolute nicest people that I've ever met, ever. And I actually had the opportunity, I don't know if you know this or not, but I actually named one of their newest wines.
Actually, that's
We were over
exciting.
there, my wife and I were over there, and we were talking to Jason, and we had to name it I named it Trainwreck because we were talking about some local history, and unfortunately we don't have a lot of time to talk about it. But anyway, I got to name one of their new wines, and so that was exciting.
Well, Jason and Eric are great
They are.
advocates, and just we're so lucky to have them.
Yeah, go check them out over in Willow Springs. Next, we got the farm at Little Fox Hollow, and they have a miniature farm animal rescue just a mile north of Dallas at the end of Polk Lane.
Oh, it looks like they've got some animals on their float.
They do. Looks like. John, did you see any friends over there? Got some goats. They would love to have you sign up for a free tour on their Eventbrite app and come see all the things that Little Fox Hollow has to offer.
A donkey, John?
Is that a miniature donkey? It sure is. Holy cow. And it looks like we've got Garrett Mechanical LLC coming up next. They are here today to show support for their locally owned and operated businesses here in Paulding County. Their hope is that Paulding County small businesses will be open and thriving just as they are at Garrett Mechanical. They've got a good-looking float down there, got one of their vans. They do plumbing, HVAC, and electrical work. And Tommy Garrett, who is the owner of Garrett Mechanical, I'm sure is down there somewhere. I went to school with him and his brother, his twin. There's Tommy. Yep, his twin brother Timmy. But fantastic young man. And they offer competitive prices for plumbing, HVAC, and electrical services here in the metro area.
Another example of a small business in our community that's great opportunities for our citizens, but really help our community thrive. And so we're so thankful to have Garrett Mechanical in our parade today.
That's right. And I believe his son is actually working for the company as well. So
Fantastic.
How awesome is that?
Looks like they've got some walkers, giving out some candy.
Absolutely.
Loving their little gingerbread house on their float.
And I would have to say one of the staples of Paulding County business, the Hardy Family Automotive Group. I mean, I just can't say enough about this family, this group. I've bought since I've been an adult, I bought every vehicle from the Hardy Family Automotive Group. They're just a fantastic family-run organization since 1978. They sell Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Ford models, brand new and quality used products as well.
Oh, and you just can't say enough about their love for our community and all the things they do in our community. You hardly go to a single event where they're not major sponsors of an event, and they support all kinds of organizations in our community. And I think you can't live in Metro Atlanta and not know we love you and we need you. You can't live here without knowing that slogan.
I can remember, as a kid, I grew up with all the grandkids, all of Mr. Hardy's grandkids, and working over there with them, just doing odd jobs and things like that. Just such a great family. I think John's going to try to grab somebody from the family. I don't know who he's going to get, but he's going to try to stop this red F-150 and see if he can get some words of wisdom from somebody.
Hey, we got somebody right here that we want to get an interview from them. Hey, we cannot let all of the Hardy trucks go by with not at least letting these folks say Merry Christmas. Young man, what's your name? Tell everybody.
Red Heart.
And can you wish everybody a Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Boy, that's official right there.
Sir. Wow.
Thank y'all. Merry Christmas.
I think that's the best one of the day.
I think so too, Ashley.
I think they're tossing out some T-shirts down there.
Yeah, they are. Just a great family. I just can't say enough good things about the Hardy family. Love them, and as Mr. Hardy used to always say, we love you, we need you. We actually saw this a minute ago, Missy, going down.
We did. The Dallas Women's Clubhouse has been on Main Street for over 100 years, and it looks like their float is almost a perfect replica of their building. I am super impressed by this. It was part of the library for over 45 years, the only library in the county, and I'm just in awe of their float. It looks like John is actually going to chat with.
Who you got, John?
Hey, we are down here with the Dallas Women's Club, and who are we with?
I'm Deb Landers. I'm the president.
I couldn't have done any better picking the president. You know what? I'll take luck over being good any day of the week. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
We are a service community. We try to find areas in our community that need assistance. And we make up bags and gifts for some of our shelters. We are now working on getting Paulding animal shelters, some gifts of blankets and things. And we're just happy to be here. This is our first time on the parade.
So this is your first time, and we thank you for being here, but it won't be your last time, right? It will not be the last time. We thank the Dallas Women's Club for being here, and we want you to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right.
Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas to y'all.
John, with that float, we know it won't be their first year. They're definitely going to have to bring that back year after
Yes.
year.
That thing is solid.
They did a great job. That's
pressure-treated lumber,
fantastic.
too. I don't know if you saw that, but that's pressure-treated 4x4s on that. So I got a feeling we're going to see that again in the future.
And it looks like up next is Highlands Community Church of Dallas. They are located on Coach Bobby Dodd Road in Dallas. They have in-person services at 11 a.m. and they also have services online, like most of our local churches do now. After COVID, that's just kind of come part of the norm. So if you have a day when you're under the weather or for some reason you cannot make it to church that day, hopefully you can catch Highlands Community Church services online or many of our church services
And
online.
it looks like, to me, it's hard to tell from here, but it looks like there might be a Charlie Brown theme down there, John.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, I see Charlie Brown all over this. Wait, is Charlie Brown here?
He's in the front. He's in the front.
There is Charlie Brown live in the flesh. How you doing? Hey, does Charlie Brown want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
All right.
Thank you, Charlie Brown and all the Peanut crew.
John, I think you just made their day.
I love seeing the representation of these great Christmas
Merry
favorites. Charlie Brown Christmas
Absolutely.
tree.
You
I saw
got it.
Elf earlier.
Yep.
So
And we've seen the Grinch a couple times. We haven't talked about the Grinch much this year, but I got a feeling we might see him here in just a minute. So it looks like we've got, all right, Catch All Mechanicals coming up next. I tell you what, Chris and Kim Jarrett, along with Michael and Tanya Carty, they own Catch All Mechanical, and they've been a family business for over 25 years. And I tell you what, at Catch All Mechanical, hey, they catch it all.
And again, another one of our small businesses. We want to thank them for participating and wish them well this year. Small businesses are the backbone of a community, and we're so glad that they're here today. And if you need some mechanical services, you should reach out to Catch All.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what our community and many communities like ours are built on, is small business. And so we're so proud to have them here in the parade this year, and even more proud to have them in the community serving our citizens. All right. And we've got a fantastic tractor float, Pray for America. That is the Republican Party. Okay. That's the Paulding County Republican Party, and they believe in salvation through faith and praise the birth of Jesus Christ. They have a firm belief in one nation under God, and they emphasize the significance of a personal relationship with the Savior. And that's Mr. Jim Tully down there. He's the poster child for the Republican Party of Paulding County. Glad to have them here as well. And it looks like, I'm going to guess this is Copeland Motorsports, Power Sports rather. They are a locally owned and operated power sports company by Mr. Chuck Copeland. He was born and raised here in Paulding County, has always had a true passion for power sports. Chuck and his company can take care of your UTV, ATV, and RV needs, from just quick oil changes to full-on customization of your machine. They can do whatever you need done. Their mission is to help people enjoy God's creation.
That is a great mission, and those are intense.
Those are very nice.
I mean, you can seriously enjoy the creation in one of those, for sure.
So, for those of you that are maybe watching at home and are not familiar with these are very, very, very nice UTVs. These things are fast, they're nimble, and they are very expensive. So there's a lot of time, energy, effort, and money put into these, and they will perform flawlessly when they're put in the right environment. So we're glad to have them here today.
Yeah, and a great addition to the Christmas parade. I love all the decorations and Christmas spirit they have added to their vehicles. Just getting in the spirit. There's an orange one. That's the one for us, actually.
I think that's the Tennessee Clemson UTV for us down there. What do you think, John? We have to. We're on an island. We gotta get all the support we can get. We're surrounded by Georgia folks.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Sounds like we got some. My kids are watching it.
The little kids can't decide if this is exciting or too loud. It's exciting or too loud.
I always love to have Copeland Power Sports here at the parade.
And another great family in our community, it looks like. Ragsdale Heating, Air, Plumbing, Electric, and Installation. That is a mouthful. They have really expanded their business over the years. They've been providing service to Metro Atlanta for 25 years.
And you know, that is the name you can trust. So Art, Jason, Julie, and the family, they're always ready to serve you and the Paulding County community. Like Missy said, they've been around for 25 years. They're a lot like the Hardy Family Automotive Group. They've been around here for quite some time. Great people, great Paulding Countyans, and always do a great job for your heating, plumbing, electric, and installation needs. They've added a couple things to the repertoire, so we're glad to have them here. And they always bring it with their trucks and their float, and we haven't quite been able to see their float yet, but
I'm always wondering, is this supposed to be Mr. Art on the side of the truck and their logo? Do you think this is supposed to be Mr. Art in his younger days?
No, there's actually a story there, and it's not Art. There's a story, and I can't remember exactly what the story is, but it's not Art.
Okay, well, we're going to have to ask them the next time we're with Art or Jason, for sure.
But it's a good-looking young man. Not saying Art's not, but the fellow on the side is a good-looking young man as well.
Oh, they've got some music this time. That's amazing. In the back of their grass truck.
They've got live music in the back of their van. How cool is that? John, I don't know if we've ever, well, we might have saw that last year, but they've got live music playing, right?
They have live music, and can't go wrong with that. Hey, and answer your story. That is Art's dad, Sam, that is on the side of the trucks.
There you go.
That is Mr. Sam right there.
Well, he's a good-looking young man, I'll tell you.
Hey, and there's another story goes. Their phone number, that 443-1821, that was actually Art Ragsdale's personal phone number when he was growing up at home. So, I mean, a lot of history here. History in Paulding County.
That's right. Hey, I still remember mine. 770-445-2405.
My parents still have our same home.
Back then, we had the 445 for Dallas, and you had 943 for Hiram. And we've got a couple more Ragsdale vans coming in. They're always fun and decorated. And it looks like we've got some dump trucks, possibly. I think this might be, yeah, we've got MDH services coming up here, about to enter the performance zone. And Mr. Mike Hyden has got several of his dump trucks. If you got a load, they'll haul it, I would imagine.
Imagine so. Let's say they're going to haul sand rock. Meet your budget and communicate with their customers.
And Mike's actually helping with John Grant down the street, but he's a Rotarian as well. So glad to have Mike, his trucks, and their horns here. I think I need one of those horns on my truck, Missy. My wife gets on to me anyway because I like to honk the horn. Not necessarily it's fun.
I think she would beg to differ that you need one of those. Then,
she would
Ashley.
definitely not want me to have one of those. John, what do you think about all those dump trucks down there?
You gotta love this. I mean, this looks good, folks. Listen to that. That's Christmas right there.
Are they playing jingle bells or the jingle bells or what do we have going on?
If they could get a tune going, that would be pretty cool. And MDX Services is also one of our local businesses. Mike's a Paulding County, and he started this business just a few years ago and has grown exponentially. And so he hauls, like you said, sand, gravel, rock, and probably anything else you can fit in a truck.
Well, what a great, just a great thing for Paulding that not only do we have all these great businesses, but it seems to be a great place for small businesses to grow and prosper. And so, again, that's the backbone of our community, and we're so glad that they're participating and prospering in our community.
Absolutely. John, I don't know if you can see what I see, but I see somebody pretty doggone important coming up to your left. It looks like the big man himself.
Hey, y'all need, what's on that balcony, y'all need to get on your best behavior.
Absolutely.
He's fixing to witness y'all either in your best or your worst fashion.
Well, I hope we're going to get on the nice list before he gets here.
I could put in a good word for you if you like.
If you would, that'd be fantastic. All right, we can get.
I'll put in a plug for you. I can't make any promises.
Okay.
I hope you're going to get an opportunity to speak to Santa, because I think all the kids that are watching maybe at home that couldn't make it today, they might want to hear what Santa has to say.
I am sure they will. I know surely he'll pause for us.
Oh yeah. It looks like we got some Rotarians on the front of in front of Santa's sleigh. Is that Matt Mason and David Lyles? Are those reindeer? And Miss Ivy Caps, are they reindeer today, John?
I guess they are. We got Danita Elrod up there too. So, yeah, I guess that's the reindeer pulling the sleigh this year.
Is David Lyles Rudolph? Are we going to call David Rudolph?
I can find out.
I think you should.
So glad to see those Rotarians. They've been here a long time today working. I appreciate them hanging out with Santa. That's always the best ride in the parade is getting to be with Santa.
And we got Judge Rudolph Lyles.
I need to ask a question. I've been asked, are you Rudolph this year?
No.
Yukon Jack.
Where's Cornelius?
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas to y'all. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Say that one more time.
Go Dogs.
Sick 'em. Did you hear that, Ashley?
I heard him.
I can't.
All right. I think, guys, if you're watching at home, this is kind of the moment everybody's been waiting for. I think John's going to get an opportunity to speak with
Merry
Santa.
Christmas. Hey, guys, this is what we have been waiting for right here. Oh, what is your name? Oh, Santa Claus. Oh, I've got to say, I've been asked by a couple of folks, and I'm sure they're on your naughty list, ain't a doubt in my mind. Ashley Henson and Missy Kuzak. If you will, if you could be as lenient as possible, as understanding, they're not always at their best, but they're good people. They're very good people. So if you could maybe not quite so much coal.
Nice list is not just being good. You have to be nice.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Folks, this is the man that we've been waiting for all day long. Every child, every mom and dad has been waiting for Santa Claus. Santa Claus is in the house, and we're just going to give the mic to you. And you say what you want to say and wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. And don't forget the reason for the season.
Amen. Thank you for that, Santa.
Well
we
said,
wish
well
you a Merry Christmas. Thank you.
So he says we have to be nice to be on the nice list. We've got like 23 days to work on that,
I know,
Ashley.
that's
So
right,
we can
that's
make sure
right.
that we're on that nice list. John will let you work on that as well.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, and I think because of the weather, and it's unfortunate, we're not going to have the horses this year.
No.
We've had, typically we have horses at the end of the parade. So it looks like we're not going to have them here today. But with Santa coming through and no horses, it looks like, unfortunately, this is the end of the parade.
Hey, you can't finish on a higher note than with Santa. So with that, we will say Merry Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. Just want to tell everybody, we thank everyone for just being a part of Paulding County, the cities of Dallas and Hiram, supporting the Rotary Club, supporting all the government entities that have come together to make this event happen, our friends, family, loved ones. We want to wish everyone a huge Merry Christmas, and thank you to everyone that was able to put this program together. And we're going to throw it down to John to close us out. John, take us home.
Folks, I am here with my most favorite lady. This is my lovely wife, Kelly, and I always say that the Christmas season does not kick off until we have the parade. I want to wish everybody in Paulding County and Dallas and Hiram just a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you and your family have a blessed New Year. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to being with you next year. Look forward to seeing you through the coming year. But from our family to yours, we wish you
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, folks. We love you, Paulding County, and we look forward to being with you for a long, long time. Merry Christmas.